Hi, this is Stevie. I've been painting Mission La Purisima, one of the 21 California missions, in a line and wash process. And I've gotten most of the background done. Now I'm working on the objects that are in the front. And I'm getting the walkway done on this building on the left. I've already laid in the shadows on those objects in the front. Now I'm adding some grays to the little stones on the front. Notice how I wet those areas first so that when I apply the color it'll spread a little bit with no hard edges. Just want a soft look to give the rocks that texture. And on that walkway it was red. It was either bricks or tile, I can't remember, so I added a little bit of red to my transparent burnt orange for that. Now I'm continuing on to paint those rocks on the left side of the building using the same technique, wetting the paper first and then adding the mottled colors of the gray and the transparent orange. And for that ground in the front, I'm just going to use just transparent orange by itself, wetting the area first and then just let that sit. Later on I'll go back and spatter a little bit, but I want to get those rocks finished on the side with the same colors. My ink that I used in this painting to draw the painting is a Pigma Micron pen, Sepia color in a 05 size. There I'm doing some spattering to get the texture on the rocks and the ground. And the ones on the ground are pretty prominent, so I went back and brushed those out a little bit. More spattering on the rocks just to give more texture. I have no idea what those rocks were there for. Some kind of a wall, I guess. I just don't remember. It's been several years since I visited that mission. Mission La Purisima is just north of Santa Barbara, California, near a town called Lompoc. Lompoc is also the location of Vandenberg Air Force Base. I'm finishing up those rocks now, and I still have a few little bricks left to do, just using my reddish color to fill in those bricks. Now I'm moving on to the cart, and I had noticed some shadows that I had forgotten to put in, so I'm adding those first, and then I'll have to let those dry before I do other work on the cart. The shadows are a mix of manganese blue and a tiny bit of permanent rose. And I use manganese blue because I like it a lot better than cerulean. It's close in value to cerulean blue, but cerulean blue granulates a lot, and I just like the manganese blue better. While those shadows on the cart dry, I'll go ahead and paint that little flower in the corner of the painting with an orange color that I mixed up. And that little flower is tarragon. And I had no idea that tarragon had flowers like that, but they had a little garden there at the mission, and the tarragon grows there. And the interesting thing about those little petals is that the top side is orange, but then the bottom of the petal is yellow. It's really a pretty little plant. Notice when I paint the stem of the flower, I lay in some light green color first before I add the darker green to it. And I try to get the part of the stem that's right up next close to those petals a little bit darker because they would be in shadow. Now I'm painting in the center of the little flower, and there I was getting in my yellow turned over edges so that you could see the color that was on the bottom of those petals. Now I'm just going in and strengthening the color, getting it around the center of the flower to make that center sit down more in the painting. I'm just getting a little bit more color in on those petals as well. And then moving on to the tree stump in the cart using my transparent orange and a little bit of my shadow color just to make it a little bit darker on that side. Moving around to the light side. And then I mixed up some black with ultramarine blue and transparent burnt orange for those dark pieces of wood. And getting that color in the shadow areas on the cart. Then for the lighter areas of the cart, like that big part of the wheel, I wet it first and then added some of my transparent orange, some yellow, And I didn't mix them all together first, I just kind of dropped them in. And I do that often, I like the look of that. This cart was out in a field somewhere. It wasn't where it is in this painting. I had taken a number of photos that I worked from to do this drawing, but they were all in different locations on the mission grounds. So this is just kind of a collage of all of that. I think most of the comments I've gotten about this painting was that people love the cart. I'm not sure why, but people love the cart. And now I'm moving on to the sunflowers, and these sort of look like the sunflowers that ate the mission, but I didn't really intend for that to happen, but I loved the sunflowers. They grew beautiful sunflowers in their garden there, and I just wanted to depict them. And since this is really a collage drawing, I can get away with it. So that's why they're so large. I just wanted to call attention to them because I like them a lot. I love sunflowers and I paint them often. And they had beautiful orange stripes in them, which I tried to depict here with some orange color. But I did make one big error with the placement of these sunflowers, and I'll talk about that here in a little while. It'll be pretty obvious when you see it. I mean, the sunflowers look okay, but what happens next is kind of funny. So the same process here with those leaves. I got my my green gold color in first, which is the light green, and I wet the surface, and then see how that color, that darker green color, just kind of bleeds over it. And I do that kind of randomly just because I like the look of those colors running together. And now I wanted to go back and strengthen the centers of those flowers, get it darker so that it adds more dimension to the centers. And I mixed up a purple to do that with my, that's cobalt blue and a little bit of permanent rose. And notice how those centers just kind of pop out once you add that dark color. Just going back, putting some finishing touches on things. I still have that grass to do right below the cart. So I'm wetting that area now. And that's the same process I used for the grass in front of that mission church right behind. So I get in my light green color first, lay that down kind of randomly, and then I'll add the darker green on top of it. And especially in the shaded areas where the shadow from that cart is on the ground. Notice how I use the dark green color to go right over that. And there you have your grass. So that's pretty much my painting, but on every painting that I've done of the missions, I add the name of the mission to the top, and here's where I made the big error. When I designed all of this, I totally forgot to leave room for the name of the mission. So it was quite a challenge to figure out where I could put in the name of the mission. So I worked many times on a piece of tracing paper to get the right size of lettering and placement. So I did manage to squeeze it in. Not my greatest lettering job ever, but it's okay. And now it's a finished piece, except I see I have to remove some pencil lines. And then that'll be it. There's my mission La Purisima. Thanks for watching.